Let's go to Jett Luchanko first.
Yep.
The Philadelphia Flyers organization. For people watching us, there's a tweet up on the screen. For people listening, we'll kind of read it out for you. So it's from Kevin Kurz. I hope I pronounced that right. My apologies, Kevin, if I didn't. But Flyers are still discussing and evaluating what to do with Jett Luchanko, who was a healthy scratch last night. This is a tweet from October 19th, by the way. That said, I think it's easy to see which way the winds are blowing here, that it's much more likely he returns to his junior team and probably sooner than later. This is where the AHL discussion comes into play, Colin.
Yep.
An older guy that probably doesn't need more development time at junior. The AHL could do him quite a bit of good for a full season, potentially next year as well, and then he's a full-time NHLer in 2 to 3 seasons. But for Guelph Storm, let's try to wrap the OHL around this, and not so much the Flyers. But with Jett Luchanko, the minute he comes back to the Guelph Storm, I think the Guelph Storm are going to need more phones. I think they're going to have to make a large investment in phones. I don't know how long Jett Luchanko's a Guelph Storm once he comes back.
And if, like, obviously Philly's involved. So Philadelphia.
Oh, big time.
So if Philadelphia and the Guelph Storm relationship isn't a good one, well then, yeah, for sure. If it's a good relationship, I don't see them get moved to the deadline just with the way the bodies are there. But you never know. It'll depend on what the situation is from the NHL team and the Ontario Hockey League relationship. But with a scratch like this, it comes into thought where we got to get a move on here. Like, you're going to waste part of the season. Like, you got to play games, right? So
yeah, exactly.
I hope that means that conversation comes soon. And obviously, wherever Luchanko lands, it would be a big fish available. And I would imagine, if they're going to host some M Cup, they have to move him. I don't know when it will be, but they have to if they're going to host some M Cup. He's not going to be around next year. But I'm definitely intrigued to see when it is. I feel like it can happen any day. It's funny when you get to those players that are on the bubble, like Luchanko, and I know the AHL situation being what it is, right? Like, it's tough, but their rosters are getting full too. So it'll be interesting to see when he comes back, what the situation's like, what his role is in Guelph.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see what can happen. It's good for the league. You want this. As much as it's tough on the player, if you're a consumer of the OHL, this is the drama you want. This is the league. Every October, November, this is part of it. The elite players of the league are superstar players. That's why they're like, it's always going to happen. So it's going to be fun to see what happens here for sure.
So for a player like Luchanko, is the price higher now than if Guelph waits till the deadline? Or do you think it doesn't make a difference? It'll be the same.
At this rate, October 21st.
It's still a rental. Jett Luchanko's still a rental. He's not back next year. No chance. So it doesn't really matter when you get him. He's still going to be a rental. But does an extra month or two add value to a trade? Now, that's not taking into consideration a tournament that happens around the Christmas and New Year's time.
True.
That being called the World Juniors. So you lose some time there. I'm just curious your thoughts on the price now compared to the deadline for a rental, if there's any difference at all, or if it's the same from now until then.
It'd be a good GM question because you look at the past trades. Look at the Mason McTavish trade. He was gone for the Olympics too. He missed significant regular season time back with Hamilton when he got traded from Peterborough. But the playoff run, right? That's why you make it. That's why you make those moves. And it was a huge move that they made. I think Luchanko, I don't know if he's at that level of what McTavish was, but he's damn good. He's pretty good. I don't know. The return would be interesting. It's October 21st today. When it's hard to put it together. When his move would look. Is it before he goes off to World Junior Camp? Sometimes we see guys get moved in November. So it all depends if he has a serious trade request or not. Because then,
right,
and he's a first round pick. Guelph will abide by where he wants to go, by his wants. They will. Teams do that unless you have a very bad relationship with a team. And I don't think this is a bad relationship by any means, but I just think it's going to have to turn into a business decision. If they're actually serious about hosting the M Cup, they got to move this pick. He's their best asset to move. They have to make that move if they're serious about being good next year. And that's where teams that come in with draft picks, good prospects that can be 18, 19 years old next year, be veteran players next season, and contribute for the Guelph Storm for next season. And I don't know, like, he's going to miss time for sure when he comes back.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a difference. I think in the summer it would have been huge for sure.
Yep.
Is it too late now to be the biggest? I don't know.
So, the summer I'm curious about. I feel like that's a big trade with a lot of conditions on draft
conditions
picks.
For
sure. Which is also, if Guelph wants a young player in return as well, along with those picks in the summer, does a team give up a player if it's not guaranteed that he comes back? So no, I think it's interesting. Like, you're right. He misses that full essentially month of December, early January, and then he's back right at the deadline, pretty much. I don't know. It's interesting. I don't think he's in as bad a situation as what Brady Martin might be in right now. But Jett Luchanko will be a high. It'll be a high price for whoever wins the bidding war. You could say.